Air versus M2, should you upgrade? Apple's M3 MacBook Air is here, promising better performance and efficiency over its M2 predecessor. But is it worth upgrading? In this 9-minute SEO ranking story, we'll break down the key differences in performance, design, battery life, and value, helping you decide whether the M3 MacBook Air is the right choice for you. 1. Performance. M3 versus M2 MacBook Air. The biggest difference between the two models is the M3 chip. Apple claims the M3 MacBook Air is up to 20% faster than the M2 version, thanks to its new 3nm architecture, which enhances power efficiency and performance. CPU power. The M3 MacBook Air retains the same 8-core CPU as the M2, but offers better efficiency, allowing faster multi-core processing. GPU improvements. The M3 chip supports hardware-accelerated ray tracing, making it a better option for gaming and creative professionals. Memory. Both models start at 8 GB of unified memory, but the M3 supports up to 24 GB RAM compared to M2's 16 GB max. Verdict. If you're a casual user, the M2 MacBook Air still holds up well. But if you need faster speeds for video editing, coding, or gaming, the M3's performance boost makes it worth considering. 2. Design. Any changes? The M3 MacBook Air and M2 MacBook Air look nearly identical, featuring the same ultra-thin, fanless design. Both have 13-inch and 15-inch options, liquid retina displays with 500 nits brightness, MagSafe charging, 2 USB-C ports, and a headphone jack, 1080p FaceTime HD camera. The only noticeable design change? The M3 MacBook Air comes in a new space black color, which resists fingerprints better than other finishes. Verdict: if you love the M2's design, you won't feel left out with the M3. The main reason to upgrade isn't the aesthetics, but the performance. Battery life. M3 versus M2 MacBook Air. Both the M2 and M3 MacBook Air promise up to 18 hours of battery life. However, the M3 chip's 3nm process is more power efficient, so you might get slightly better battery life under heavy workloads. M3 MacBook Air, more efficient power usage, better for long workdays. M2 MacBook Air, already impressive battery life, still one of the best in the market. Verdict: if battery life is your top priority, you won't notice a major difference between the M2 and M3 models. 4. Price. Is the upgrade worth it? Apple has dropped the price of the M2 MacBook Air, making it a more attractive budget-friendly option. M2 MacBook Air starts at $999, M3 MacBook Air starts at $1,099, M3 MacBook Air 59 starts at $1,299. If you're looking for the best deal, the M2 MacBook Air offers excellent value at a lower price. But if you want the latest performance improvements, the M3 is worth the extra investment. Verdict: if you already have an M2 MacBook Air, upgrading to M3 may not be necessary unless you need extra GPU power or 24 GB RAM support. But if you're using an older Intel or M1 MacBook, the M3 is a fantastic leap forward. Final verdict: should you upgrade? Upgrade to M3 MacBook Air if you need faster performance for video editing, gaming, or heavy multitasking. You want ray tracing and better GPU power. You prefer the new space black color. You're upgrading from an Intel or M1 MacBook. Stick with M2 MacBook Air if you're a casual user browsing the web and doing light work. You want the best MacBook Air deal since the M2 is now cheaper. You already own an M2 MacBook Air and don't need extra performance. Conclusion: M3 MacBook Air evolution, not revolution. The M3 MacBook Air is an excellent upgrade for power users, but M2 MacBook Air owners won't feel left behind. If you're on an older MacBook or looking for the best lightweight MacBook, the M3 is worth considering. What do you think? Will you upgrade to the M3 MacBook Air? Let us know in the comments.